The final thing to talk about are the participant evaluations. And so these you'll receive in that second mailing, and you'll fill them out on the very last day of the program. So you will you're rating participants' participation in the program and any changes that you've seen in them. So for Badges for Baseball participants, these ratings should be completed by the law enforcement officers who've been working with the kids throughout the program. And for your comparison group, this should be completed by a staff member who knows the youth participants well. Once completed, you should return those forms to U of M in the box with the end of program surveys. And here's just a quick look at what the form looks like. You'll need to write in the participant's name, the site, date, and the name of the person completing the form. Like I said, the form should be completed by someone who has worked with the participant since the beginning of the program and who knows them well. You'll need to check a box to indicate how much of the time the participant was actively engaged in the program activities, and then you'll circle a number to indicate how much the participant has changed since the beginning of the program on each of the 6 skills. And then there's space provided for comments. Any questions on participant evaluations? Okay, so we've covered a lot. Let's just take a minute to recap and then we will be done. So before the program begins, you will recruit participants and get parental consent. On the first day of the program, you will administer the pre-program survey. Once all pre-program surveys have been administered, probably in the 3rd week of the program, you will mail signed parental consent forms, youth assent forms, survey cover sheets, and pre-program surveys back to the University of Michigan. Every day of the program, you will take attendance and complete the implementation log. At the end of the program, you will give youth the end of program survey, complete the participant evaluations, and mail everything back to the University of Michigan. You can refer to the staff manual to remind you about what we've talked about today. And in a few months, you'll receive a second staff manual with instructions for how to administer the end of program survey. We encourage you to contact members of the research team if questions come up along the way. And I'll show you contact information on the next slide. It's also included in the staff manual. So here is the contact information for Allison and Tom. Any lingering questions?
I don't believe so, no.
Great.
Well, I just wanted to reiterate some of the things that Jeff said at the beginning. We greatly appreciate your help in this. I think it will take all of our best efforts to make this the most successful study possible. And we realize this is an extra thing that you have to do, but I do think that you should take some credit in being recognized by the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation as one of the model Badges for Baseball programs, that they think an awful lot of you, and that's the reason they chose you. They wanted us to evaluate the best, and that's what we're going to try to do. So this is going to be an extra thing. I understand that it's going to be some extra work, but I think in the end it will do a lot of good for the program. And I think if we're successful, it should also be helpful to you and your home base there. If we find success here and we give you a chance to publicize that success in your community, it could help with your status in the community, maybe even things like fundraising. So we're really hoping that everybody involved can benefit from this, from all the hard work that this is going to require.
Tom is absolutely right in terms of why we selected you guys and how much we appreciate all of your assistance and effort and the time that you're taking today and throughout the program. And I just want to say that, you know, we're with you every step of the way, Caitlin and I, and of course, Tom, Allison, and Stephanie, to answer any questions. We're going to follow up with you probably on Friday or early next week to just see how you're doing with the recruitment. If there's anything at all that we can help with, you know, don't hesitate to reach out to any of us if you have any questions. I think some of you, we have some lingering questions, and we'll follow up with you individually. So in order to respect everybody's time today. And if there are any questions, I know we're a few minutes over, but anything else while we still have everyone here? No? Okay. Well, thank you very much, all of you, for joining us today. And Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this. Hopefully spring-like day for you guys, depending on the weather where you are.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye. Close this window.
Oh, here. There's one there.
Why don't you?
Oh.
I would turn. I have to turn that off. You have to turn off the recording. You just.
No, I don't think so.
See you all later.
Chris,
Thank you.
thank you.
Should we stay?
Tom, are you guys still there?
It still says it's recording. Your microphone's still muted, and I think it still says it's recording this from your screen.
I wonder if Stephanie is like the moderator, maybe. She needs to be the one who turns it off.
Perhaps. Okay, she's back up. Can we still have?
You could hang up.
Tom's microphone's on. There we go.
You can hear us?
Yep.
You can. You guys are still recording, by the way.
I know. I think we figured out how to stop it.
Okay.
Oh,